Hi John, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing. Taking apart the bed.
I don't want to vlog.
Let's have a look at the flat. It's a load of boxes and... Well, you told me that I'm not allowed to cry, so I have no choice now.
Lovely.
I don't really know what this vlog is going to be like, but I thought it would be quite fun. Or John reminded me actually that I said I was going to do a moving vlog. So this sofa, which looks pretty terrible in this light, it's really old. We got it when we moved here in 2014. It was secondhand then. It's done us proud, to be honest. It's been a good sofa. What a moment. Goodbye, sofa. Goodbye. Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Most of the people probably watching this video will be new people. There might be a few hardcore people from before, but generally I haven't really been around for about a year now. But the good news is I fancy doing a video, and today I'm actually moving out of the flat that I've lived in for nearly 9 years now, and we are moving to our first house. So I'm going to do a moving vlog. It's going to be full of randomness probably. We're going to get the keys in about an hour. John's busy taking things down to the van. And the house that we're moving into is a Souter. There isn't many videos about Souters on YouTube, so it should be interesting for other people who are going to get that house in the future. So I'll film bits as and when I can and enjoy. We are in the new house. John, what do you think so far?
Yeah, very exciting. Very exciting.
This won't be a proper house tour, but I'm just going to film a little bit. Lots of work to be done to the garden.
What is it, 2nd December? So
yeah, that's fine.
This, is it?
It's a blank canvas for all of the future. John's found his first snag, everyone. What's the first snag, John?
Yeah, just this bit here.
Is it catching?
On the bottom of the unit.
Okay.
You can see it's like a gap, and then it goes really tight there, so when you're opening it.
You can hear it.
Yeah.
Good job. So we are in. We have just got the keys a few minutes ago, and at the moment, this brings back memories doing vlogs like this. We are just walking around, so we've been left with the Persimmon ladies gone to get some paperwork. We just did our own little tour, and we've been given a lovely little goodie box. I love things like that so much. And this room that I'm stood in will probably be my kind of craft room. We haven't actually decided who's having which one, because the Souters do have 3 bedrooms, and we're going to have one each because there's only 2 of us at the moment. So this one will probably be John's, but it will also be a guest room. So we'll have like a futon bed probably behind, something like that. Look at the view, it's so nice. So houses will probably go in the field I'm pointing out there, but all of the rest should be okay. When we heard they were actually building houses soon, I was like, oh, already? We haven't had it any time yet. But really it's not gonna encroach on too much. And we're at the very end of this development. So the one we've come to was started to be developed in 2018, and it's now, as we know, 2022. So we've come, and we are I would say the 4th to last house, if that makes sense. So they're literally finishing up this site by Christmas and building the roads and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty much all done now. What's this, John?
It's my shed.
Are you happy with your shed?
Yes.
Why are you going to be spending a lot of time in your shed?
Just because I've not been able to spend any time in a shed before.
That's very true. I'm glad you didn't say to get away from me. That's what I thought you were going to say. So this cable came for John's gaming computer in 2017. Look at the kinks in it. And we've had to have this laying all the way across the flat just to connect the computer to internet, because a computer that cost, how much, John?
Too much.
Too much? Didn't have Wi-Fi capability. What is that? So I am really not sad to get rid of this cable. Really excited to get rid of it now. And yeah, that is all really. So today it is the 3rd of December. We got up super early today, probably 6:30 I think it was, and we wanted to make the most use of the van. So we have the van until 9:30 today because it's like a strict 24 hours. And last night we just slept on an airbed in the flat. And yeah, today we've just been unloading all of our stuff. We haven't got too much more to bring, but we've decided to get our own carpets, which means that, well, it's a blessing in some ways because you can take all of your stuff out and not worry about getting the new carpets dirty. But it does mean that it's not really feeling that homely yet because it's all concrete floors and things. But we're hoping before Christmas we can at least get the top bedroom done and the lounge, so we've got a starting place, and we'll have to move boxes around just to make sure that they've got room to do it. And we're planning to go shopping just to get a few bits, because I was saying how it would be nice to have a kettle at our flat and a kettle here for the few days that we're doing the switch over, because the first thing I want to do when I get here is make a cup of tea. And I don't have milk, but that's easily rectified because there's a shop around the corner. And I don't have a kettle, and I don't want to be bringing them between the two places. So yeah, that's on the cards for today, which should be really good. So we're tied into fibre nest, and what's happened, John?
It's just not working. Yeah, it's like a fibre link or whatever, and it's like the PON is meant to be like a flashing, or not meant to be flashing, sorry, and it's doing exactly that. So. And
their call centres are meant to be open all the time?
Yeah, 7 days a week, 8 till 8, and then I've called them at 8:20, and it says that their offices are now closed.
Oh dear, okay. Not great, we'll look for updates on that later. So this is our current lounge setup, which is now like our living room and bedroom. So we've got our camping chairs, and then over here we are using the airbed, which I don't mind too much. I feel like my arm goes numb when I use it, but it's overall quite comfy, and all of the pillows from the sofa. We've basically gone to the new house with like no furniture at all, starting afresh. So today it is the 4th of December. It feels really tempting to say hi like every day, but I'm aware that I'm doing quite short clips at the moment. Yesterday, after I filmed, we ended up going to a shopping centre. We are actually getting some stuff because we're going away on like a Christmas trip next week. So we were getting some things for that. It's a very busy time. And then we went back to the flat for a bit. I packed away the kitchen. We came back here. And what did we do when we got back here? We burnt off the oven, had our first kind of meal, which was oven pizza. And I was absolutely shattered. So tired. I can't tell you how tired I was. I was like almost cutting pizza with my eyes closed. And because we've been up since like 6:30 in the morning. So yeah, really long day, but a good day. John put up the Christmas lights for me, which I did do a little tiny bit of footage of. The main goal, because it's Sunday and we need to go back to work tomorrow, is snagging, because we have 7 days. So Persimmon, and I think most home developers, they give you like 7 days to do your initial snags, the big obvious ones. And then you've got another month before they kind of do their second lot. Because of Christmas, I think they're kind of keen to sign things off before then. And with the fact we're not living here, we're not going to test things or find out things as easily as some people, I guess. For that reason, it's important that we do like a proper snag test today. We found a couple, one of them being a leak under the sink. But overall, from first glance, the Souter's looking very good. But I've watched enough videos about new builds and enough of these types of vlogs to know that there's going to be cracks, there's going to be little things that haven't been done maybe the neatest, tidiest. like little dents, things like that just naturally happen. Some of them you feel like, could they have been missed if people were a little bit more careful? But at the end of the day, they build these houses day in, day out. So I guess sometimes you get a bit sloppy, which again, when you're paying so much for a house, you can't really say that that's acceptable, but things happen. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go around each room with John. We're going to snag each one, make a list, but any big snags I will film for the video. I'll get him to show you as our snag king. So what's the one snag in this room so far?
That's the toilet seat, yeah?
Yep.
So it's a little bit loose. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I've also noticed this is a pretty big gap down the side of this box, which is the staircase, joining the rest of the tiles. So we're going to ask for that to be filled in.
You put pressure at the top, it flexes some of these to squeak them, and then as you go past them, it releases the pressure and squeaks upwards.
Yeah, and it does say squeaky on them as well, so
yeah.
I think
and
we'll
they've
just
clearly been
add
doing
them.
some stuff here on this one.
Oh, what, all the little holes?
These holes? And then if you look at this wood here, it's like quite damaged as well.
Oh, so they've been trying to maybe fix it in some capacity. John's noticed on our temperature panel, there's a big old gap there. So this door handle isn't working properly in the lounge. It's just, yeah, getting stuck down.
Bak burada değilse aslında peki.
I wanted to do a video of the fact it's snowing, John. So I think the last time I spoke to you, I've just woken up by the way, was probably last Sunday. What day is it today? It's Sunday again. I think it's the 11th now. So a week has passed, and that week was kind of just filled with a lot of busyness. So we were moving things across still, we were still at work. On Thursday night, we left the flat officially and we moved over to the new house. The carpet people haven't actually been able to do any carpet yet. So as John says, we're kind of slumming it and just set up camp literally on the top bedroom floor. I put a couple of blankets down, I'll show you it later, and the airbed, and that's kind of how we're living. I don't have too much of a problem with it, apart from the fact having my stuff in bags is really difficult, a bit noisy. But it was really important that I did this update because I wanted it to be a live vlog as well. And also, you know, I didn't want to make it too housey for anyone who watched me before. I want to do a kind of meet in the middle thing. And we went on a trip, which seems very impromptu just after buying a house, but John had organised this trip for quite a while and we didn't know our move-in day. So he was surprising me to go to the Christmas markets in Nuremberg, Germany. And it was just for a couple of nights. That's where I am now, so you can see it behind me. It's actually snowed overnight, amazing. So we got here on Friday. We had quite a chill day. We went out for a lovely meal in the evening. Yesterday, we went on a little train ride to see the sights, and then we went to the Nuremberg Christmas market, which is the oldest one in Germany, so it's very traditional. We got a couple of things, which I'm sure I'll show you. And then in the evening, he had booked for us to go to a Michelin star restaurant. So I didn't know what was going on, but I was very excited, obviously. And just before dinner, you see I'm on a balcony, kind of. He said, do you want to go take like some photos outside? And I was like, sure. So we took a selfie literally where I'm stood with the same backdrop, but it was dark, so we kept fiddling with the flash and things. And then after that, well, he said, can you turn around for a photo? So I was like, yeah, turned her out this way. He does that sometimes, so it didn't seem odd to me, but you can see where I'm going with this. He asked me to turn around, and 9.5 years, and we are engaged, everyone. How exciting. So I wanted to record this in a vlog because I wanted to remember, obviously, the balcony and have it on camera. Exciting things are happening. So not only now have I got a new house, but I'm also going to get married. We've decided it will probably be spring summer 24, which is really good timing because I don't really want to rush the process. I always want to just be able to enjoy it, buy all the wedding magazines, plan it properly. I'm not going to be a bridezilla, but I just don't like to rush things like that. So how exciting. And I'll be 30 then. Perfect. I am really losing track of the day now. So it is the 15th of December. It's crazy because all of this started on the 2nd and now it's the 15th, and a lot of things, it's just been such a busy time. You know, last time I spoke to you, we were talking about the engagement, and now I'm still like over the moon about that, and now we're busy sorting things out in the house. Yesterday we actually got 2 carpets down, so the bedroom and the lounge, and what I'll probably do today is just give you a little tour of the still chaos, but how it's looking and what I'm trying to do in the meantime, so it's livable, because from next Friday it will be like the Christmas break, and I doubt much is going to get done next week. I mean, it's really unlikely. What time is it now? It's nearly 3 o'clock and I'm still technically in my pajamas. I'm working from home today, and because I haven't had many clothes out, I've just decided I will wear these, and they're so nice. I bought them last week. I couldn't help myself because, I mean, look at it, it's like a Christmas village. And what have we got? Nothing over here. But I can tell you now, the carpet is incredibly soft. We didn't want to go with the carpet that Persimmon offered. We'd heard bad things about the underlay and just the general quality. But in hindsight, when you think about it, it's a lot easier to just get the developers to put it in at the time, and you can change it in the future. It just depends on the price. I think what we bought was more expensive. There's benefits to both, I think. But what I do regret is having to constantly take these hotel slippers on and off. Kitchen hasn't really changed that much. The snow makes the mud patch look so much better. Still a lot of boxes and mess over here. Our steps that say squeaky, I don't know what we're going to do about these at the moment, but we'll see. It's not the top of the priority list. Loads of mess in here. This room, tiny bit more organised chaos because I've been working on it. And over here's like Christmas stuff, which I'm trying to sort out too. The bedroom. Now that's the most together room right now. None of this furniture will be here. Temporary wardrobe rack. We've got a TV that we're propping up on a table. My attempt to put a little bit of Christmas in the room, and featuring a wedding magazine. What I was going to show you the other day actually, which wasn't house related, was my ring in its box. Okay, so this is the light up box which John gave me the ring in. I would be wearing my ring, but I've been taking it off when I've been doing like manual stuff because I don't want to damage it. And this is the box it actually came in, which he thought was a little bit too big to use for the proposal. It would have been funny. And he also wanted the light up aspect because it was in the dark. And I did actually say that I would show you what we bought at the Christmas market, which you would have seen a second ago. But up close, these 2 snowmen. I bought a snow woman and a snowman. How adorable. Look at her carrots in the basket. And then this lights up. So if you go on my Instagram, I have 2. Flourish and Bloss, and also Bloss Robins. You will be able to see a photo of this lit up, and it looks really nice.
Do you like our curtain poles, Bloss?
I do like our curtain poles, John. I need to remember that I need to get excited about these things sometimes, that things that I find exciting sometimes you don't find interesting, and now I feel I need to get excited about this.
These are so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows that we're going to have curtain poles on. And the rest will have, mainly based on
where they are. The rest will be like blinds. I can't think of the words. So yeah, so the varying sizes. We've got one like large sort of triple window, haven't we? Up in, I think what will be your
yes
your craft room, and then one for up here, and then two slightly smaller ones for the two windows in this side, which I'm hoping will be an officey / guest room, because I'm the one that's going to end up having the guest stay in that room, because there won't be enough space in Queen Bloss's. So yeah, that's curtain poles. No curtains to actually go on them yet. And then we've got our sofa is due for delivery between Christmas and New Year's. So that's exciting. And we've got like, you've probably not said, have you? We've got like on part of it coming on in a couple of days' time.
Okay. What part was it again?
It's basically like two like cushions and a part of the fabric for the corner part. And the other brand new information that you'll be quite interested to know about as well is they plan to have everything done by early January.
Oh, that is good. See, that is brand new information, because I was going to ask you about that.
So that'll be
all of the carpets,
all of our floors.
By what date?
Early January.
Early January.
He's hoping to confirm by the end of this week.
Before the 15th, I would say.
Yeah.
So I thought I would commemorate the moment that I made my first meal properly in the new house, because I have cooked so far, but you can't really count the things I've cooked because it's been oven pizza and basically things you just put in the oven. So this is a proper cooked meal, toad in a hole. And I was trying out a new hob. I need to still test out all the rings to check they work, but so far so good.
My little bag.
It looks really cool. So I thought I'd do a very quick little vlog date today. Oh, vlog date. I was going to call it a vlog update, but we'll just call it a vlog date. Date is the 22nd of December. And today we had a video doorbell fitted and security cameras. And our IKEA sofa has got delivered. So this is actually the last time you will see the room as it is now. So I'll do a very quick little spin around, and then hopefully it'll look a little bit more homely, no camping chairs, in the next part. So we have, this is how we were currently set up, I remember showing you. We've got our IKEA sofas now, everyone. It's called a Eufy, the camera we've bought, and that still needs to be set up. Let me show you the fabric as well. So this is the colour. It's beautiful, like baby blue, and it's like a cord effect, which you'll be able to see much better once we put the sofa together. This is our new outdoor light. Wow, yeah, that looks really good. And our new doorbell that needs to be set up. It is Christmas now. It's the 23rd of December. Really excited because we're going to have a lovely break, and I'm going to really enjoy just relaxing. We've got a couple of things planned, going to see family. So it's going to be a nice, busy but quiet week. I'm definitely going to take the 12 days off. Is it 12 or 10? I think I've got 10 days off to just enjoy food, fun and relaxation. And then as soon as the new year begins, we've got the rest of the flooring being laid and some more snagging being done. Yeah, it's going to still be full on in January, but in a good way, and hopefully we'll have things a little bit more up together. So today, wait, I forget when I do this vlog. Right, I need to think about where we actually are in it. I've been filming this for about a month now. It's actually the 2nd of January. So we're at a place where a month has passed since we got the keys to the new home, and a lot has happened. Some stuff has not happened. It's a slow process, but it's been very full on. So much has changed just within that amount of time. So it's really nice to be vlogging the experience. And, you know, with the daylight hours at the moment, by the time I get home from work and things, even if I haven't been working for the last like 10 days, I need to make sure I vlog in the day. So I thought it would be a perfect time, now that I think it was the 23rd of December I last spoke to you all. It's perfect time basically for me to do another house tour. So as I've said throughout this video, or I've said a couple of times, it's a Souter home, so anyone who's looking to purchase that style of Persimmon home, it will be interesting for you. I know that when me and John were looking at this place, we didn't find many vlogs online about Souters, but they are very popular houses. So I will show you what's changed, which is quite a lot, and show you where we are with things and what still needs to be done. We start at the front door. I'm going to show you bare bones, so anything that is messy, you will see messy on the vlog. Here we are. So we've got shoes. Still no carpet here. This is getting done tomorrow, everyone. The remainder of the carpet is getting done. No, not tomorrow. It's the 4th actually, so 2 days time. Okay, so you might see a bit of our decor now. This room before, you know what it was like. It literally just had a desk over there, the camping chairs, which is still out. The theme of this room, now for anyone who's followed me for a long time, but you will already know that I really love monkeys. If you are new around here, you won't know that. Hi, I like monkeys. So this is the sofa, and we won't have that table, but it's very handy for the moment. These cushions from Dunelm, which are, of course, monkey cushions. I didn't know how I could make monkeys fit into a room. I didn't actually intend on it. I was just looking for curtains and they had that print, and it was kind of like a no-brainer. These were cheap and cheerful IKEA cushions, and we actually have some more on the way. We're going to have lots. So we're going to have some like brownie ones as well. Gordon and Pierre are just sat there chilling. And in the background, you can see we've got lovely cards and these matching curtains, also from Dunelm. We are going to get some tie backs, and John went for brushed steel, I think that's what they're called, curtain poles, which he's put up. He's getting good at DIY now, to match the upgrade we did, which was to get brushed steel light sockets. Yes, so my sister and her partner Jack, they got us this really nice engagement present, which is exactly where we got engaged. How cool is that? And it's got the date and the place. So we're kind of going for an industrial jungle in here. Sounds weird, but it's going to look great. And this housewarming I got from my friend Rachel, I got out the other day, and we found in IKEA this perfect for £9 table. And this is a candle holder and a candle. There you go. So that will light up the little bucket there. We won't be keeping this unit, but we've got it for the moment. The TV, I believe we're getting a new one, but it will go on the wall. And then I saw in, what magazine was it? Your Home, that you could get this, like the TV mounted and then lots of black frames around it, like dotted around. And I want to follow that theme. And over here we have the light fitting that we're going to have. We need to change the light fitting up here first. So that's a John job. It's coming on really well though. So we've got a nice comfy space to sit in. Okay, so the ensuite, it's not an ensuite, the downstairs bathroom. We have a toilet roll holder, not very exciting. We got this one from Wix, it cost £20. In hindsight, I think maybe it was a little bit pricey, but it looks nice, does the job. Got a towel rail, and I'm gonna put a mirror and shelf and things up, but this isn't really the priority for the moment. But the kitchen has actually come on quite a lot. So last time it was like a bit chaos, to be honest. It was a bit of chaos. John's gonna have a rum cabinet, but for now he's got all his rums and our alcohol and stuff here. And we bought yesterday or the day before these new tea and coffee jars. And this is like a slimline drawer for cutlery, and we've found a slimline cutlery tray, and we're swapping all our cutlery to these nice Pro Cook ones. Love the gold effect, so we've bought quite a lot in Pro Cook, and so far very happy with that. The layout of the cupboards will be changing. We're going to buy additional cupboard. I can't remember if I mentioned that, because even though you look at this kitchen and think, oh yeah, loads of space, that's like a fridge and freezer, that's a dishwasher, that's a washing machine, that's a boiler. So you're only left with like those three and those two, and this one's like on a right angle. So when you look in, it's really difficult to get stuff out. So you just need to consider that, and you may want to do what we're doing, which is getting another cupboard over here. We also bought lots of new bowls and glasses, which is so nice after years of just having mismatched ones. Lovely Pro Cook set here, new utensil holder. I'm going to get this all designed nicely, but for the moment it's fine. And yeah, the rest of the random stuff you see, it will get moved. An idea that John had was to put a wooden plank down here with hooks, and that's where mugs go, because I was saying that the mugs situation at the moment just isn't good. They kind of stack precariously and it's just not great. It's not big enough space. I like to collect mugs, but also I've had to trim down the collection a bit and you just can't display them very nicely. They're hard to get to. And when he had that idea, I thought that was perfect. And I said, do as many hooks as you can, because I love getting them as gifts and things like that and buying them, but they just get in the way. They really do. So hopefully this is the last time you will see the stairs like this. Now we're just going to hit a load of mess. So what we have to do, annoyingly, is move all of the stuff out of these rooms, which I've started doing, into the bathroom and any carpeted spaces or non-carpeted spaces, such as this bathroom, because it will have lino on it so that they can carpet. So we can't have anything, obviously, in the rooms that they're going to carpet. Oh, it's a bit of a mission, to be honest. We've got bin bags of stuff in the bath. That'll be today's job. I'm out of breath now. And here we actually have a room that looks semi-nice. Here is our new bed. So we actually went for one from Simba. So we've got an IKEA bed frame, a Simba mattress, Simba pillows, Simba duvet. They did like a New Year deal. Amazing. I've never in my life had a good duvet or a mattress and things like that. I've always just had very bog standard ones. So this is amazing. Very exciting. And I've enjoyed buying like new bed covers. Love that. And then over here we've still got like the wardrobe situation is the same. We have Christmas presents down here. I bought this cute little flower for the windowsill. And also I've just kind of New Year arranged this cabinet. So the cabinet's remaining for the moment. And I've taken away the Christmas stuff and added some of my new things, as you do, making the most of what we have right now. Got this really nice new diffuser. I'm obsessed with that. A few more books and things, as you can see, a wedding planner. And some new books to read. I've really been enjoying watching The Flat Share on Paramount Plus, so I would highly recommend reading and watching that, because I'd read the book first and then heard it was a TV show, so I was very excited to then be able to watch it. A few things have changed in here. So we now have this shelf above the sink, so we can keep the sink clear. We've got a shelf. We are going to also get the matching soap dispenser. These are all from IKEA. And I have a story about Lush, which I will tell in a minute, but this is a Snow Fairy soap. And we've got a mirror. It's not the perfect height, but that's because we've got the alcove window and you can't get it any higher. But I said to John, it doesn't really matter, because that's just for when you're doing your teeth and things. You want a mirror there. But we bought this amazing demisting mirror, which lights up, has Bluetooth speaker capability, and it can fit 2 people in it. So you don't need the mirror to be a perfect height over there. I got a plant and towels and everything already, but I can't really use them yet. Toilet roll holder is up, and we've got a slow leak on the radiator, which we need to get fixed as well. So we're sadly using one of our new Pro Cook bulbs for that. But yeah, going well. That's the development at the moment. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here. There will be more vlogs coming for sure. It was one of those videos that was tricky to film because I had lots of separate parts filmed on lots of separate days, and it didn't really have a clear-cut ending because so much is still happening here. We're now at the end of January, so I think it's like the 27th without checking my watch today. And I could do a full house tour of things that have changed just in the last week or so. We've got a lot more furniture items. We've got curtains up. I've made something. I've nearly unpacked all the boxes. So we're coming up to 8 weeks probably here, because soon enough it'll be the beginning of February. And I think at that point I will do a lovely video dedicated to a full house tour. But this will probably now continue vlogs about the home throughout the entire year. I think even into next year, because we're not even sure we will get the garden done this year, because we'll be focusing our time and attention on the house. And if we do everything at once, it's just going to feel quite rushed, and there is no rush. We're intending to spend a lot of years of our life here, so I'll take you along for the journey for sure. And we'll have the wedding next year, we've got some holidays planned, so much is going to happen, and I really enjoy vlogging, so don't worry, I'm going to come back again soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.